Okay, so sig figs are important when you're solving problems in a science class. We can only report the number of sig figs of known values. So we can't go in and measure with a digital balance that only gives 2 decimal places and add a bunch of extra decimal places to it because we don't know if those numbers are true and we can't report them. So the way we solve this is we go off the least number of sig figs given in a problem. All right, so we're going to make it match. So let's look at a problem here. So it says, if you add 8.90 milliliters of HCl to 7.6 milliliters of water in a beaker, what is the total volume in the beaker? We're going to use the right number of sig figs. So here, for the HCl, you can see that we have 3 sig figs because we have 3 values. I also know that in this 8.90, I know that the 0 is an estimated number, okay? I look at my next value, we have 7.6, okay? It only has 2 sig figs, and I know that 6 is an estimated value. So we have 3 sig figs and 2 sig figs. We're always going to report and make our answer match the number with the least sig figs. So 2 is smaller than 3, so my end answer will have 2 significant digits. All right, so let's go ahead and do the addition. So I have 8.90. I'm going to add it to 7.6. And when I do that, I am going to get 16.5. All right. Well, 16.5 looks like it has 3 sig figs. Well, because I have to report the least number, which is 2, I can only write 2 of them. So that means here is 1 significant digit. Here is the second significant digit. So remember, with 2, just like the 6 is estimated, my 6 and the 16.5 will also be estimated. So to make it match, I'm going to take the number next to it, and I'm going to round up. So I'm going to report the answer as 17 milliliters. Okay? All right. I want you guys to practice and work on practicing reporting your values in correct significant digits. Another quick example here, just in case you're kind of confused. So let's say I had 10.34 and I'm adding it to 7.01. All right, well, if I look at these numbers, I have 4 sig figs and I have 3 sig figs. My final answer is going to have the lowest number of sig figs, so 3. So I'm going to go ahead and have 3.71. And my final answer can only have 3 numbers. So I'm going to look here, 1, 2, 3. The number next to my 3 here is going to make it round up because it's my estimated number. So I'm going to have 17.4. Okay, why don't you take the next couple of slides and practice? If you're struggling with significant digits, please send me a reminder or jot down your question to either ask me in class and we can work through it in class, or we can get on a Google Meet.